Sitting down at my set today, and I'm going to talk about splash mounting options. Splashes are very cool. Very, very cool. I love them. I own several splashes. I do own several 8s, as well as a 10. I also own a 6-inch, which is right here. Right here is a 6-inch, 8-inch AA Cymbal. I put them together right over my hat. That seems to be the most efficient place to put them. And as you can see, this part right here, I got a Gibraltar part, and this actually adjusts. It has 2 screws right here. You can loosen those, and this can rotate around. It can also pivot this way, and right here it can also pivot. So the mounting options for this are endless, and it attaches right to the boom rod of a cymbal stand. I pulled this out of stock and I looked at it and I thought, why am I not using that? This works perfectly for this 6-inch splash. Sits right above the 8, and it just can't get any tighter than that. Now, I am using a rack. I have a 2-sided curved rack. But people don't think outside the box. Sure, there's nothing wrong with mixing a stand or 2 with your rack. And that's what I did right here. I have a boom stand, and it serves to hold my stick bag as well. So it's doing a lot more than just holding one splash. It's holding 2 splashes now, plus a stick bag. I thought this was genius right here. When I pulled that out, I thought, why am I not using it? Because before, what I was using was a clamp with another cymbal arm. But this right here puts it even closer. Less parts. It looks cleaner. It's so much better. Now this sits above the hat, but not towards the back half. So there's nothing in the way here. Just under the main crash. So yeah, I thought I would show this to give you guys some ideas. I do have a cap coming in for this. I needed to take this leg adapter off to use it on another rack that I'm building for my kit that I work with playing gigs. Just use a clamp here. So think outside the box, guys. Gibraltar parts are cheaper than the pearl parts. I like the pearl rack. I would not deviate from the pearl rack. The pearl icon rack with that square horizontal bar is just perfect. But when it comes to the cymbal arms, I like the Gibraltar. They're priced right. So if you hop on Gibraltar's site, you'll find this. You can find the part number for that. And I have another splash to my right, another 8-inch AAX. A little bit of a lower pitch than the AA. So that's a lower pitch splash than that splash. But look what it's on. Remember, I was using a clamp with a cymbal arm. So I pulled this out of stock. This is the medium, the GCA. But this has the nice clamp, the rotating clamp. Matter of fact, I believe I pieced this together. I found this. Somebody was selling this really cheap, so I took it off their hands. The medium, the short arm. And then I found this. Somebody was selling one of those rotating grabber clamps, so I grabbed that right up because you never find those. So it looks kind of cool. It steps down, comes straight across. The bells, it's not in the way of the bell. I can still access the bell real easy right here. But it's right in the right spot. So I can do splash combinations with my right and left hand. This is short enough and it does not stick out. It looks very clean. Using that really cleaned up this area here because then I was able to move my tablet over. That's where it was mounted. So it freed up a clamp so that I could mount this tablet. And then as far as mounting a tablet to a rack, this is the best way to do it. If you can find a small pipe, if you cut off a small pipe, keep it and use it. Or find, you can, if you can buy pipe, cut off, 6-inch, 8-inch piece, and you can clamp right to it. Now this tablet mount did not come with this clamp. It came with the regular GCA clamp. But again, being me, I really like these rotating clamps. I swapped it out for this rotating clamp. It really helps to keep those splashes on a small arm if you got them. If you have options, go with the best option, like a small way to attach those splashes. That way you can plug them in and they're not so bulky with a lot of extra unnecessary hardware. And another rotating clamp. I just mounted it right there. It's a cool thing. And I found right in between the toms right there, it's totally out of the way. So, that's it, folks. I hope you got some good ideas here.